Can dogs become more mentally tough? That's the question. And that's what I'm going to talk about on this video, specifically about my dog Tater, who is a Nova Scotia duck-tolling retriever. Hey guys, my name is Matt. My dog's name's Tater, and this channel is all about sharing our journey of raising a Nova Scotia duck-tolling retriever, us hunting, and hopefully developing the best dog possible. And we do a lot of talk about the Nova Scotia duck-tolling retriever breed. So if that's of interest to you, I highly suggest you hit that subscribe button and like this video. Can dogs become mentally tough like people? Well, I think the answer is yes. And I want to talk to you about a few things that I've done with Tater specifically that I believe have totally helped him become more mentally tough, specifically when it comes to hunting in the field. You know, Tater specifically is a shy dog. He's a little bit apprehensive, especially to new situations or new dogs or noises and stuff like that. And what I've learned is when I put Tater in uncomfortable situations enough, what was once an uncomfortable situation becomes more comfortable. So for example, one of the things that he wasn't scared of, but he was aware of and a little bit skittish was really loud thunderstorms. And so one thing that I've done was when it storms and we have extra loud thunder, of course, as long as it's safe outside, we'll go outside and I'll do something that he loves with him during that storm, like throw a ball. And what then happens, or what I've noticed specifically in him, is what was once a little bit of an unsure situation where he might be a little skittish and unsure. Now I've associated a fun activity with that loud thunder noise, and what that's done was made him much more comfortable during those times. So rather than him being scared of a storm, he now can associate it with a good thing that's happened when the storm was going on. And I can tell you, it's been a game changer. And when it comes to hunting, specifically here in Michigan, for upland hunting in the fall, it could be as warm as 75, 80 degrees, or it could be 10 degrees and sleeting. And so doing things like taking him for walks in all different weather climates and exposing him to those things. So if I'm out in the field hunting pheasants and it's really cold out and it starts raining, he'll become less affected. Or if it's really warm out, he'll become less affected. Or if it starts to thunder, then he won't be as thrown off or nervous. And doing these little things to your dog, I believe, builds mental toughness in your dog. Now, of course, never do anything that would put your dog in harm's way. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with exposing your dog to the things that they're afraid of in a positive way so they can associate that with not fear, but good experience. And I think if you do that enough times, you do it consistently, and it's not something you do once, it's not something you do 5 times, you do it forever, right? You constantly expose your dog to these things forever so they become numb to them, and so it doesn't bother them anymore. And I think when you do this enough times, you're gonna see that your dog is gonna develop a mental toughness they didn't have before. So I think this video is especially important to those of you that have hunting dogs, because the last thing we want to do is get out in the field and then have something that we can't control happen, our dog be skittish and unsure, and then not perform at the highest level. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer them. And I want to hear your story. Tell me, do you have a Nova Scotia duck-tolling retriever? If so, what do you do with it? Do you do shows, hunting? Is it just a house pet? I want to hear and I want to meet you guys. I'll see you on the next video.